Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Nick from MyGreatIPhone.com, and today we have another theme review. This theme is a theme called Eternity, and we want to thank the creator, I believe Ali Reader, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but we'll go with that, for giving us a free version of this theme. So like I said, we got a free version, so this theme is a paid theme. You can find it for $2.99. It is quite a pricey theme, one of the pricier ones on Cydia, but I think it is well worth it. So like I said, it's called Eternity, and let's get into the theme. So we start with the lock screen, very nice lock screen. As you can see at the top, the lock is changed. It's no longer that normal boring black bar across the top. It's a nice faded sort of effect, and it does go very well with the theme. In the middle we have this nice sort of globe sort of circle in the middle, looking out into some palm trees and stuff. I believe the idea of the name Eternity come from like the circle, and the circle being never ending and all that sort of stuff. So I think that's where the creator got the idea of Eternity. So that is pretty much the lock screen. Down here at the bottom you have a nice slide to unlock bar, nice padlock with an unlock written next to it. So we're going to slide to unlock. So when you slide to unlock, the icons smack you straight in the face. Very nice icons, very futuristic sort of style icons. They all have a nice border around them, as you can see, nice sort of dark black border around them. They also have a sort of grey little bit to them at the top and the bottom, and I think that makes them sort of more 3D look, nice sort of glow to them, and it just makes them more futuristic and stand out more to you. I'm not sure how to explain it, but I think hopefully that would have done the job. So that's pretty much the icons. They have a nice glow to them, really nice glow to them, and they are slightly changed, of course, from the normal standard icons you see. There's also, as you can see, all my App Store icons are covered, and that is because there is a icon mask or overlay. I'm not sure which one, I always get confused, but there is one of them included in the theme. So if you see our video on iWipe Cache, right there, iWipe Cache, and you see our video on that and how to use it, you use that, and basically you can wipe all your icons with the icon mask or overlay. Again, I'm not sure which one, and you have all your App Store icons covered with the same border and very nice glow. So that's pretty much it. There's quite a few icons already included in the theme, and a lot of your Cydia applications are also covered. You also see a nice Springboard badge, as you can see, for your notifications, so like your mail and your App Store, if you have updates or anything that uses them SB badges. Very nice, again, with a red board around them, and goes well with the icons itself. The wallpaper is very simple, just nice sort of gradient style, grey to black, very nice. And the dock is the same, a sort of simple black tint to it with a nice line above, which I'm pretty sure you won't be able to pick up, but it is there. So into the applications, and the first one I'm going to show you is Messages. So we open up Messages right now and just find a message I can show you. Okay, we'll use this one again, and as you can see, it has a very nice wallpaper, which we saw on the lock screen, and also some very nice speech bubbles, green and grey. Down here at the bottom, we also see that globe sort of style, the circle, again, hence Eternity. As you can see right here, when you click on it, you bring up that camera pop-up, and also the text bar as well is also themed, and it does look very nice. So that is Messages. Again, like I said, the nice wallpaper we saw on the lock screen. Next application I want to show you is Clock. So we open up Clock, and you can see down here the toolbar at the bottom is also themed with that same sort of wallpaper effect we saw from Messages, and also on our lock screen again, and we see this throughout. Also, as you can see on your times that you have installed or you've applied to your world clock, you can see it has a nice sort of black border around the clocks, and it does look very nice. So that again is Clock. Next thing I want to show you is App Store. Nothing really changed here, but you do see the toolbars themed, as like I said on Clock. You also see this in other applications, which we'll go to in a minute. But also, as you can see in your App Store, as you search for applications, you can see the icon when you normally see it is the icon, the default application. But as you can see, they all have them border around, which we see on our Springboard. So that's pretty cool. And that goes for all the applications, as you can see through the App Store. So that's pretty nice. And also, like I said, the toolbar at the bottom is also themed and the toolbar up the top. So that's very nice, and that is your App Store application. So the next thing I want to show you is iPod. So we open up iPod, and again the toolbar at the top and bottom is themed. Very nice, and we're just going to go to a song, and I'm going to play any random song. So we're just going to pause that right there. But as you can see, like we saw on the lock screen with that globe sort of style circle in the middle, we see that here again on your iPod application. Again, hence the name Eternity. So the never-ending sort of thoughts behind the circle. So that's pretty nice, and it does look very nice with that glow. It really does look great. The music controls down the bottom also look very cool. As you can see, your volume control and your pause, fast forward, and blah blah blah. So that is your iPod. Very nice application, or very nice themed application. Next thing I want to show you is your phone application. Again, the toolbars down the bottom are themed, and here we have our keypad on our phone. The buttons look really nice, and the writing sort of reminds me of the colour of the circles we see. They do look really cool, and they do stand out. It does look like a sort of chrome effect, and the chrome is like standing out from the screen. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that, but I definitely can, and it does look really good. So that is pretty much your keypad. Again, a great feature of the theme, and it does look nice. So that is your keypad on your phone. Again, if we open up Cydia, you can see down here at the bottom your toolbar is themed, and also if we go to the home page, you see that wallpaper which we see throughout, like on the lock screen and in your clock. So that's very nice, not to have your pinstripe wallpaper and to have a wallpaper that goes with the theme for Cydia. And this also goes for your settings application. So no longer do we have that boring grey, but we have this nice sort of grey style which we see throughout. Also in settings, you can see that the icons to the left are also themed, or the main ones you normally have in your settings application. So as you can see right there, again, they all look like a nice circle with a really nice glow. The glow really makes them stand out and just give them that wow factor. Just one more thing that you can see on your settings application, if we go to something like Wi-Fi, you can see that your switches are also themed as well. So that's a really cool thing about these icons that is used in this theme. So that's really nice, and that is your settings application. So next thing I want to show you is Safari. If we open up Safari right now and we load a page, as you can see, you have a very nice custom loader. The green does look very nice and goes very well. We also see the toolbar at the top is themed with that same sort of gradient style, or not gradient, that same sort of texture style wallpaper as we see throughout, like I keep mentioning. Also down the bottom here, our toolbar is themed. It's slightly darker to the one at the top, but also the buttons are themed in the same sort of style as we saw in your settings application. If I go ahead and click back, you can see that button's themed, and also these buttons down here as well. So that's also very nice to have had included that. If I want to switch a page, you can see that the X at the top is also themed, so that's the same sort of colour as the loader. So that is very nice and very good attention to detail with Safari. So all in all, really nice. I definitely think it's worth checking it out on Cydia. Guys, what more can I say? It's a really nice theme. I've been using this for about a week now, and I just can't get enough of it. It's a really nice theme. It's one of my favourite themes of all time so far. So let me know what your thoughts are, obviously, in the comments down below. And that's pretty much it, guys. It's Nick from MyGreatIPhone.com. Have a great day. Go check it out. Like I said, it's $2.99 on Cydia. It's called Eternity, and I think you guys will like it. That is about it. I'll catch you guys real soon. Peace.